Looking back on this journey, if I could sit down with Mark from 5 years ago, the first thing I would tell him was follow where God's leading. Don't question it, because God is going to open doors that you don't know He's planning to open. We look back and see things that we thought were going to work that completely fell apart, and God opened another door and taught us this is exactly where you needed to be to begin with. You don't have to do this all yourself. God is going to lead you. He's going to provide for you. He's going to direct your path. When I look at the things that have been most successful and encouraging here, it's the things that God has done that have caught me by surprise, and I just get to be a part of it.
I've been leading worship here at Pioneer for the past 4 years now, and I would say it's grown for sure, but I like the word matured better, I would say. Like, I just think the people that are part of the team here, we click a lot better now. We know each other more deeply. Pioneer is incredibly outside the box. It's definitely non-traditional. It definitely has a lot of character. The fact that it functions as a smokehouse, a barbecue place, it's like it's just what we needed, because it brings people in from all sorts of different walks of life. And then we're able to say, hey, you know what, on Sundays, same place, we're gonna be here worshiping Jesus and talking about Him. And you can reach people on a level that most churches can't.
We chose to come to Pioneer Mission Community because we're looking for a smaller church and one where it was biblically based and very good music message.
You know, we've been in Brenham for 5 years, and we looked for quite a while for a church. I personally have been involved in larger churches with politics and cliques and things, and there's none of that here, and that's just such a nice departure from the norm. We all know the saying, you know, a church is the people, it's not the building.
Right.
And so I think this is a good example of that.
There's a whole bunch of barbecue places here in Texas, but there's none like Pioneer. Pioneer is just great. You get a great vibe, you meet nice people, the food is amazing, a church as well, so like you get a great service too on Sundays, which makes it even better.
I really like Pioneer because I see the Pastor Mark as kind of my role model here. I mean, the first time I came here, I didn't really know what I was getting into, and he comes over and sits down at my table for 10 minutes and talks to me to learn about who I am and what my faith looks like and all that. So I thought that was really good. Showed that the pastor truly cared about each and every person that comes here.
When I've looked at this building grow and this ministry grow from the bare bones all the way to where it is now, I've loved to see the people that come every week, because I know that this was something that we had to trust in God to do, and now we can give that trust as a testimony to other people. So that's where I've grown so much, is learning to trust in God, whether there's 3 people in the room or whether there's 15, 20, 30.
The biggest mistakes that I've made along this way is where I've felt I needed to take the reins. And in every situation, looking back on those, I hear God saying, if you had just let me do what I was doing and not put Mark into the situation, it all would have worked out, because I had a plan for you. So for those that are embarking on a new adventure or a new church or a church plant or a new job, the best advice I can give to you and hopefully to myself for the next 5 years is look for the places where God is working and put yourself there.